Hello guys, it's Pierce, and today I'm gonna do something something that I don't usually do, and it is to make a tier list of all the states that I'm interested in, and which ones I like and don't like. By the way, I am aware that some flags have been changed, so if you see a flag that hasn't been changed, please don't get offensive, because I'm aware that Mississippi changed their flag recently. So, let's get started. First up, we have Arizona. This one, I'm going to put it in amazing because of the scenery there. Alabama, I'd rather not visit there. It's not the greatest. Arkansas, it's an okay state. I mean, they have hot springs. Other than that, they're home to Harrison, Arkansas, which is... Ugh. Alaska is amazing. California, even though it's expensive, I heard there's a lot of diversity there. Like, a lot of diversity. But it's very expensive there. And but I heard there's wildfires too, but oh well. Connecticut, it's an okay state. I mean, they're underrated in terms of like hiking trails, but they're expensive. But I mean, I would expect something like California. They're expensive for a good reason, but for Connecticut, for a state that small, I don't see why that is. Colorado, hands down, I have to go with the top tier for this one. I mean, I've been there a couple times, and it is beautiful. Most beautiful state I've been to so far. So, for Delaware, I'd rather live in a crappy hotel. I heard from what I've seen, it's not very good. I would not visit there. It's boring. Nothing there. Florida, it's an amazing state. There's a lot of good beaches, and their cities are very lively. Like there's a lot of stuff to do there as well. Georgia, I mean, Atlanta was pretty good, but other than that, I'm gonna put it in okay. Hawaii, that one's pretty good. I'm gonna put that in amazing. Tropical paradise, can't beat that. Iowa, nah, nothing there. Idaho, I'm putting that in pretty good. Potatoes, and it's just very underrated. Illinois, I'd rather not visit there. I mean, Chicago is basically a beaten dead horse city. I mean, they have good pizza though, but I'd rather not. Indiana, no way. I'm not interested. Don't even get me started. I am aware that Indiana Beach is there and Holiday World is there, but not my state. What is this? Kentucky. Kentucky's pretty good. I'll put it there. Kansas, no. I would not visit there. It's very boring. And Westboro Baptist Church being there doesn't make it better either. I'd rather not visit there and be there. Even though Kansas City's there. It's in Missouri, but we'll get to use them soon. Louisiana, I'm gonna put it in the top of okay. Mainly because of New Orleans and how it's finding its redemption. So, what's that state over there? Maine. I gotta put it in one of the top tiers. I love that state. Also, I enjoy it. It's very beautiful up there. Michigan. That one's pretty good. If you don't consider Detroit, if you don't consider Detroit part of Michigan, then if Detroit wasn't in Michigan, then it would be higher. But it is what it is. Minnesota, I'm putting it in pretty good as well. Probably between Idaho and Kentucky. Missouri, no. I'd rather not visit there. It's not my state. St. Louis is bad, and Silver Dollar City is kind of like a Dollywood knockoff. So, no. Mississippi, it's going down. I'm sorry. Not my state, and it's not good, in my opinion. Massachusetts is the opposite. It's going up. Like, you can't be... Once you visit New England, you have to visit Massachusetts. It's whenever you visit. So, Montana, I'm putting it in amazing. Probably above Florida for its scenery and Glacier National Park. You can't beat that. Maryland, I'd rather not. Baltimore is bad, and there's really nothing that much there besides clam chowder and beaches. I mean, I'll give it a couple of points because Mr. A. Crizzy's there. So, you're alright. North Carolina, it's an okay state. Or, actually, I'm going to put it in pretty good. Mainly for having mountains and few good beaches, as well as having Charlotte. North Dakota, I'm putting it in the bottom of okay. It's mainly for Theodore Roosevelt National Park. But other than that, it's just boring. I'll give it credit for that. I'm going to put in rather not. Which one is that over there? New Hampshire, I'm putting it on the top as well. Just as beautiful as Maine. They're like brothers when it comes to nature of New England. Nebraska, no. It's too cold and nothing's there other than farming. New Jersey, I'd rather not. I mean, the Mall of America. No, not the Mall of America. That's Minnesota. The largest mall is there, and it also is home to the Jersey Shore. I'll give it credit for that. But other than that, it's not going anywhere. It's not going past the rather not. New Mexico, I'm putting it at okay. Mainly for it being so hot, but I do like how it has the Carlsbad Caverns and Santa Fe and Albuquerque. Nevada is pretty good. I mean, if it didn't have Las Vegas or Lake Tahoe, it would be lower. New York, I'm going to put it in amazing for this. Or maybe put it on the top. Enjoy it. So, next up is Ohio. I'm going to put it in the second to best. mainly because of Cedar Point and in the Great Lakes. But other than that, it really has nothing else to offer. Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Rather not. Live in a crappy hotel. Putting in a bottom. Nothing but tornadoes and cowboys. Oregon. I'm going to put it in pretty good for this one. Like, the top of the best of pretty good. Because of its nature. And if Portland got its act together, then it would be higher. But you know how Portland runs. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. I'm putting it in pretty good. For its historical importance to America. And how there's a lot of stuff to do. Including Gettysburg. Rhode Island. I'm gonna put it in the last two of pretty good because it has more qualities, a little bit more qualities to beaches than Connecticut, and while Connecticut has better like hillside moments, Rhode Island has better beaches, and plus I live there too, so I gotta give it points for that. South Carolina, I'm gonna put it in rather not. Nothing against South Carolina, but their beach towns can be dangerous. South Dakota, that one is pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good for having Mount Rushmore and Badlands. Tennessee, I'm putting it in amazing for this one. For having Nashville, Dollywood, Great Smoky Mountains, and a lot of other stuff there. Texas, that one is going up. I heard a lot of good things about Texas, and they're pretty spread out too. Like every single part of Texas is different, and like for the Fiesta San Antonio and the hippie college town of Austin and the more western style of Dallas. I heard a lot of stuff about Dallas. I'm putting it there. Utah. Going up there. Same ranking as some of the other states. Very beautiful. Vermont. I'm putting it in amazing for this one. I mean it's beautiful, but it doesn't get recognized as much as New Hampshire and Maine. But Vermont is pretty good, but New Hampshire has more of that nature as well. Virginia, I'm going to say pretty good for this one. Washington State, worst of the best. I mean, it's beautiful there, and there's a lot of rain. And, of course, you have Seattle. Wisconsin. Come on, go down. Wisconsin, I've heard about cheese there, and they're pretty underrated, so I'm going to put it in pretty good. West Virginia, probably worst of okay. And Wyoming, I'm putting it in pretty good for having Yellowstone. So there you have it. My tier list of states that I really enjoy and which ones I really don't enjoy. So thank you for watching and please subscribe for more. Peace out.